Hello, beautiful planty people. It's Skully, and welcome to Skully's Creations, where we talk about plants and occasionally do a creative project here and there. If that sounds like your thing, your jam, please subscribe. Make sure to hit the bells to be notified next time I put out a planty video. Okay, so it is 2023. It is time for favorites. We just finished January, and it's time for favorites in 2023. So I am basically starting off on a clean slate this year. So if you happen to see any repetitive plants, I'm not even looking at what was my favorites before then. I'm just starting this year on a clean slate regarding favorites. But I will say, I think maybe I've only talked about one of these plants. Maybe. I don't remember. I think, but I don't remember. But I think. Anyways, let's just get into it. All right, first plant we're going to talk about is this Syngonium, because y'all know I need to put a Syngonium in here.
I'm obsessed with this.
What is my channel without putting a Syngonium in one of my favorites videos? It's just, I'm always gonna have a Syngonium in my favorites videos. Hopefully, I don't know. But anyways, this is a Syngonium mojito. And the reason why she's my favorite is because she has been busting out these new, incredibly variegated leaves. And that all has to do with the amount of light that I'm now giving her. So when I first got this plant, she was very green, a little bit of variegation. Let's go leaf by leaf. There's that one. Then this one was one of her newer ones. As you can see, the mojitos coming out a little bit more. And then you can see the mojito came out a lot more here. And then now this is her newest leaf. And can you see how white that is? It's pretty comparable to this one. But do you see that difference? This was her newest second leaf and then this is her newest leaf, and with more light she's just getting more mojito and I'm absolutely living for it. But that is definitely why she's my favorite this month, because she gave me this new leaf this month and I was like, oh, it's working, the light. Yes, you know what I mean? Anyways, Syngonium mojito. Just real quick, because I forgot to talk about care. She is in a chunky mix, coco coir, perlite, and orchid bark, and I water her when she's fully dry. All right, next plant we're going to talk about Hoya australis Lisa. Now, she is starting to sun stress just slightly, but do you see her new leaves? Her new leaves are so pink. It's crazy. It almost looks like a fuchsia, maybe is the color. It's a really, I don't know, it's a really, really beautiful pink. But she just started growing these new leaves, which I've been really excited to see because, again, she has started to sun stress a lot more. And it just looks awesome. I absolutely love it. But she's really easy to take care of because most Hoyas, right now I'm nudging a little bit, but because she's not super flimsy, I know she doesn't need water. That's the telltale sign when bigger leaved Hoyas need water. And as far as her mix goes, she's in a chunky mix. I have her in organic potting mix, orchid bark, and perlite. So very chunky mix. She absolutely loves it. And I don't have to water her too often because of that succulent leaf that she has. So she's a really great one. But I will say, in order to get that really intense sun stress that she's coming out with, she does need highlight. She is sitting on my south facing window and she's just getting sun all day. So that's why she's sun stressing. So yeah, Hoya australis Lisa, let me know if you have one, because just look at that. She's so pretty. Okay, next up is going to be my philodendron Campo sportoanum. I will have the name up on the screen. I just know for sure this is a philodendron Campo, and she's just a cutie. I haven't had her like super close to the window, so I'm thinking that's maybe why she's a little bit more green than most Campos are, because when a Campo comes in like a new leaf, this will be like very orangey and then it turns green. That's at least what I've noticed. But I have her in an airy mix as well, organic potting mix, perlite and orchid bark. Definitely some really big chunks of orchid bark, as you can see, because she's an aeroid. And I water her when she's fully dry. And she's been really, really easy. Most philodendrons are pretty easy, but she hasn't given me any issues and she's growing. Now, she is a climber, so I did have to stick this on her. It's just like a little chopstick. And as she matures, her leaves will start to change and they look really cool, but this is just a baby. I really liked her. I think because of like this squiggly thing that she has going on, I thought that that was really unique. And she has aerial roots coming in, so maybe I'll do like a chop and prop and make a fuller plant. I don't know, but right now I've just been leaving her alone. She's just been doing her thing. And again, my favorite part is when their new leaves come in because it's really, really pretty to look at. And she's just been kind of wonky, and I have been living for the wonkiness. So, yes, Philodendron Campo. Next plant that I want to talk about, she is going to be my strawberry begonia. And I recently put her in this pot because she'll eventually hang down, but she wasn't long enough, and I had her so high up that I wasn't able to enjoy her leaves. And as you can see, her leaves are fuzzy. They almost look like little petals, like water petals, I think. But she's just so cute. And can I just say that this plant is so tough? It is so easy to take care of. Let me tell you, I don't water her very often. I'm pretty sure I have gone almost 2 months without watering this plant and she's still alive. Don't get me wrong, she has given me some crispy leaves, but these are her babies and this has gotten longer. So she's still growing. She just will lose some leaves here and there. But I have her down now. I have her in this pot now. I'm going to take better care of her, especially now that I get to see her more often. And that was a really big thing. Like every time I would bring her down, I'd be like, oh my God, you're so pretty, but I don't get to see you ever. Cause she's so high up. Like she was so high up, like I couldn't ever, like this was all I saw was like the bottom of her. And I mean, look how pretty she is. She is just more than that. You know, she deserves more, and I'm gonna give her more. That's why I brought her down. And I actually just repotted her like last night. So anyways, philodendron, oh sorry, not philodendron, strawberry begonia. I will put the scientific name on the screen. It's long and I don't remember it, but her like common name is strawberry begonia. Oh, the mix that I have her in. The mix that I have her in is a coco coir, perlite, and orchid bark mix. I do fertilize with liquid dirt, so that gives the plant nutrients. You have to add nutrients with a mix like this because coco coir on its own doesn't have nutrients. And again, you just want to water when she's fully dry, but she's so freaking tough. As a matter of fact, a really good beginner plant. I would highly recommend a strawberry begonia. There's also a variegated strawberry begonia, and oh, that one's so pretty too. But anyways, that's neither here nor there. I digress. So yeah, strawberry begonia. So final plant for today's video is going to be philodendron lemon lime. So, oh my goodness, look at her. First of all, she has gotten really long since I've gotten her. And second of all, let me just show you the cuteness. Do you see? She is like it's a very peach color that she comes out with. And then she turns into this really like beautiful lime green. And I am living for this one leaf. I have just enjoyed it. And oh, do you see this one? right here, it's a very light outer pink that she has. It's very, very subtle. And oh, I'm just been so, I just absolutely adored this plant. Not only have I absolutely adored this plant because of that little pink leaf, but she's a fast grower. She's in a really chunky mix. You just water her when she's fully dry. Just like pothos or like the regular green heartleaf philodendron, they'll droop a little bit when they need water. By that time, you can already tell that, you know, the pot is fully dry and that's time for a good watering. But anyways, I just recently got this plant, I want to say 2 months ago, and she's just been living life. I've been living for it. I've appreciated those really cute pink leaves. I love it. And oh, also, her stem is pink. I don't know if you can see that because of the lighting is shit right now. Sorry. but her stem is pink. It's so cute. Clearly, she has made me a very happy plant mom. So, anyways, these are all the reasons why she is on my January list. I just love the new growth and I love the color of this one. I do have Pothos Neon as well, and I love her. Do not get me wrong, but I have really, really appreciated and I'm very grateful to have this one in my collection now because she's just a little bit different. I also appreciate that, like, she's a heart. Like, how can you not think that's the cutest thing ever? So, yep, that's my final one for today. Anyways, that is it for today's video. I hope you enjoyed. If you have any of these plants, or if you like these plants or want any of these plants, let me know down in the comments below. I would love to hear from y'all. If you liked today's video, give it a thumbs up. If you didn't, also let me know in the comments down below. What would you like to see instead? Anyways, I hope you'll have a wonderful planty day, and I will see y'all next Friday. Okay, bye!